No, it was good that we were taking this. I finally got some teamy, so I got some more energy.
Oh yeah, and I masturbated 5 minutes ago, so I'm good to go too.
Welcome back to the Genus Brewing channel, everyone. Today we are talking about hops and specifically the overuse of Citra.
Citra's everywhere. We see it so often in all homebrew recipes that come in with an IPA, and there's just it's frustrating because although it's a usable hop, it's just not that good.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's actually changed over the last couple of years. It used to be bright and, well, citrusy. However, now it has gotten dank, gotten catty, gotten straight up muddled in a pungently weird flavor.
I like to say it's now a lampooned version of what it was trying to be in the first place. So let's just go right into 6 hops that we think are better. I'll go with the first one. The first one I think is a little bit closer to a utilitous hop as Citra was when it first came out. It's not as citrusy as Citra was when it first came out, but this hop is Laurel. Laurel hops have a decent amount of Citra character to it, but they also have a nice floral component to it, as well as some dark fruit notes. Laurel has a medium to medium high myrcene content, which is where a lot of that typical citrus note comes from. If you ever had myrcenary, it's a great beer.
Okay, sounds good. Never had it.
It's a really good beer that has a lot of that citrus notes, and it's a great example of how citrusy just a myrcene bomb can come. But Laurel, on top of having a little bit of that citrusy notes, it has a really good balance of all the other hop oils in it, and a relatively high hop oil content, and so you get just a lot of great flavors going into, like I said, that tropical, some floral, the citrus, and then some dark fruit kind of going with it.
So great hop to do a single hop IPA with or a smash.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my first hop is El Dorado. El Dorado is a little bit trickier to get a hold of these days, but it has been tried and true. Born down in Yakima Valley, which is also right by us. Flavors are like described as like stone fruit, pear, tropical, but my experience with it is generally a dry grapefruit flavor, especially when you really load up a beer with late additions. But it's a little bit more one-dimensional, but really nice and clean. Gives you that absolute citrus profile that people are looking for, so another great hop to use. And
one that you can just throw in instead of Citra, like exactly one-to-one, just switch it in and it's good to go. Yep. So that we don't forget about old school hops that we've had around for a while that are still really, really good. I want to go with one that's like that, and that's Columbus. Okay. Columbus I really like because it has a lot of the dankness that you should be using Citra a little bit for in that realm, you know, when you're using Citra today. But it's got a lot of that dankness, but if you use it correctly, you also get an incredible grapefruit note. A lot of times when you load in it at the late end, the Whirlpool and some dry hop on Columbus, you get a lot of grapefruit tones to it. So it can be used for a really aggressive and assertive IPA, but also create a lot of great flavors by itself as a single-use hop, and it plays really well with any tropical hop that you're going to throw at it to kind of like soften that aggression and add in those other flavors on top of it.
Yeah, and Columbus is actually, it's funny you mentioned that, it's one of my favorite hops because of its sheer versatility that Citra, quite frankly, doesn't have, because not only can you use it in a, you know, hazy, a tropical IPA, but you can also use it in West Coast IPAs, black IPAs. You can use this hop in literally any style of beer you want, and it's not going to throw it out of proportion. Yeah. Barley wine. So that goes on to my next hop, which is going to be Equinaut, formerly Equinox. Got rebranded, what, a year ago? 2 years ago now?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
And this hop is, in my opinion, the epitome of your tropical fruit bomb. So if that's what you're going for, and that's kind of part of your recipe that you're using Citra for one, you're using Citra incorrectly in it, because Equinaut and or Simcoe would be a way better option. But Equinaut gives that typical berry, melon, they even say sometimes like green pepper notes, but I've never gotten those. Really, I just get like this intense like mango guava fruit bomb from it. The bitterness is really mild. It doesn't have that like co-bite that we typically talk about. So great for any IPA, like a hazy or something like that. But also the profile overall is just very, very bright, very clean. Better than Citra.
Yeah, and I do think you get a lot of the like the lemony, like actual citrus notes that you expect from a name like Citra. But just with a lot of that other like kind of orange guava, like that kind of stuff that you were saying goes with it.
Yes, passion orange guava right there.
Yeah, so a little bit of pog juice. All right, so my last hop is going to be one that's a little bit atypical on IPAs. It can be used as a single-use IPA, maybe better for IPLs, and it's a lot softer of a hop because it has a lower total oil content. But that total oil content is loaded with myrcene and certain humulines, and then it's got a higher other oil contents that kind of bring out really soft characters of like grape and white wine. And that's Hallertau Blanc. Hallertau Blanc can be used as a single hop in an IPA to kind of create an IPA with a softer overall profile, but a really complex and delightful profile. But it's also super versatile because you can use it in Belgian style beers, like I said, IPLs already, wheat beers, and it adds a ton of good flavor, but incredibly focused and direct flavor that's not just like blowing you through the face with all the different hop oils that can go on. So I really like Hallertau Blanc for that. I think it's a fun hop to use as by either a blend in a more aggressive IPA or by itself in a softer IPA or a lot of other styles that you just want to kind of pop that hoppiness and that brightness in.
Yeah, and it can be overwhelmed by
Easily.
using some, like, for instance, Citra.
Yeah.
You could definitely overwhelm this hop, but a style that you didn't mention that I think it would actually be perfect in is the Brut style that is kind of sweeping
absolutely.
across the nation right now.
Perfect for the Brut style IPA, absolutely.
So, yep, that's Hallertau Blanc for you.
Yep.
So, am I on my last one here?
Yeah, your last one. Yep.
Centennial is my last hop, going back to the older school.
They're good.
Literally back to 1974, which is apparently when it was bred down at PETA's alma mater, WSU.
Go Cougs!
And this was released in 1990. Been around for a while, but it's been around for a while because it's so consistently good. And with that said, there is some variation from year to year, and we have noticed specifically here that the 2018 crop of Centennial, on top of its really nice complex flavor profile, an intense bitterness, so you can actually use this hop and bitter less with it, but that's for a different conversation. And but yeah, floral citric qualities to it, but also that lemon zesty quality from the 2018 crop, which I think means that this will also be a great replacement for Citra as well.
Yeah, it's a great plug-in, single-use hop, also very versatile. Smaller quantities can use in wheat beers, higher quantities can use in IPAs. Just overall really good.
Yep. And I think that about sums it up for our 6 hops that are better than Citra.
That's right.
Hopefully you all enjoyed this video today. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button.
Smash that like, subscribe button.
Do that, and until next time on Genus Brewing, grab a beer and viva la beer.
Viva la beer.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh, you don't even have one open. Yeah. Is that a one take? Did we do a one take?
Pretty close.
Did we do one take?
Couple cuts.
Damn. Damn, girl. I mean, you do whatever you want. I don't think they're gonna really make or break anything.
Yeah, I'll just kind of. Why are you putting your elbows there?
Why? If not my child, it's my other child.
That's right. Yeah, you drink that, Dryden. It's a sweet shirt. Where'd you get that, Logan?
I got it from an e-store. If you Google Genus Brewing, it'll probably pop up.
You should get there before Easter. Get to the e-store before Easter.
It's terrible.